So this is the defendant in the Texas Walmart hate crime. I won't mention his name because people like him are looking for notoriety, and guess what, Sherlock, you won't get that here. So the defendant, as I will call him, even though there's no way to defend it, plead guilty to state charges of multiple counts of deletion by firearm and is now going to face his ultimate sentence.
All right, please.
Be seated, please. These are cause numbers 2020-0D02631 and 2023-0D05832. State of Texas versus Patrick Wood Crucius. We are here this morning on pleas of guilty. May we have announcements of counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. James Montoya, Rebecca Tarango, and John Davis from the state. The state is ready.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Stevens, Felix Valenzuela, and Joe Spencer on behalf of Patrick Crucius, we're ready to proceed.
Please stand, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in these proceedings shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
So Article 39.14 of the Code of Criminal Procedure is the discovery provision in Texas. I have signatures by you, your lawyers, and the attorney for the state indicating that the Michael Morton Act has been complied with. Is that correct, Mr. Stevens, Mr. Spencer?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Montoya?
It has, Your Honor.
Sir, in the 2020 cause number, you have been charged by indictment with the offense of capital murder. The range of punishment for this offense is life in prison without the possibility of parole. In the 2023 cause number, you have been charged by indictment with 22 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. These offenses are second-degree felonies, punishable by confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of not more than 20 years, nor less than 2 years, and fines not to exceed $10,000. By entering your pleas of guilty here today, you may be waiving or giving up some very valuable and important rights, like the right to remain silent, the right to confront and cross-examine the state's witnesses, and most importantly, the right to have a jury trial in matters to your client.
We did, Your Honor.
And is your client legally competent to enter these pleas?
After numerous conversations with our client, we believe he is competent to proceed today, Your Honor.
Sir, where were you born?
Dallas, Texas.
Under cause number 2020-0D02631 to the offense of capital murder as alleged in the indictment, do you wish to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And under cause number 2023-0D05832 to the 22 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon as alleged in the indictment, do you wish to enter pleas of guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty and for no other reason?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Montoya, what is the plea agreement in these cases?
Your Honor, in exchange for the defendant's plea of guilt and a complete waiver of his appellate, post-conviction, and any potential executive clemency, the state is withdrawing its notice of intent to seek the death penalty in the 2020 cause number for a sentence of life with no possibility of parole. And then, Judge, with respect to the 2023 cause number, it is 22 counts of aggravated assault enhanced with a bias and prejudice finding, bumping those up to first-degree felonies. And so we would, 22 counts of life.
Of life?
Yes.
So the defendant plead guilty to all 22 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm and will now have to serve 22 life sentences for his crime, in which the state took the death penalty off the table in exchange for his plea.
Of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of life or 99 years, but no less than 5 years, and a fine not to exceed $10,000. So the 2 to 20 I talked about earlier has been enhanced to that. Do you understand this?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it still your intention to plead guilty to the 2023 cause number, knowing what the range of punishment is?
It is.
And you said it's going to be life on all 22 counts?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stevens, Mr. Spencer, Mr. Valenzuela, is this your understanding of the plea agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Sir, is this your understanding of the plea agreement you've reached with the state of Texas?
Yes.
And have you seen and signed the court's notice to you about your rights and the court's certification of those rights with regard to any appellate issues that may or may not have been resolved?
I have.
Mr. Montoya, please summarize the evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. Had the state proceeded to trial, the state would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that on August 3rd, 2019, the defendant in El Paso County did then and there intentionally cause the death of multiple individuals in the same criminal episode, to wit, Andre Pablo Anchondo, Jordan Jamrowski Anchondo with a firearm. Furthermore, the state would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant was the author of a manifesto entitled An Inconvenient Truth that was posted on 8chan shortly before the shootings, that the manifesto was authentic and authored by the defendant, and that the offense was committed because the defendant possesses a bias or prejudice, a group of individuals identified by their race, color, national origin, or ancestry.
Any objection to the introduction of States Exhibits 1, 2, and 3 under the respective cause numbers?
Your Honor, after already having had an opportunity to examine all the exhibits, we have no objections.
States 1, 2, and 3 will be admitted into evidence. The court is aware that we will be going into victim impact statements for the rest of the week. Based on the evidence presented here today and on your pleas of guilty, I will accept your pleas and at this time find that the evidence does substantiate your guilt. In cause number 2023-0D05832, I do find you guilty of 22 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon that has been enhanced to first-degree felonies. And under each count, I hereby sentence you to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for life terms. In cause number 2020-0D02631, I do find you guilty of capital murder, and I sentence you to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for a term of life without the possibility of parole. Have you understood everything that's happened?
Now, with that being said, the judge is going to give his final say. Just listen to what the judge said to him just before he sent him off to get his fruit snacks taken and occasionally bitch-slapped in federal prison. Side note that I forgot to mention, because of the fact that he proclaimed that this was about race, they charged his dumbass with a hate crime. Hence, the multiple life sentences per victim.
The court wishes to address you at this time. On August 3rd, 2019, you traveled 9 hours to a city that would have welcomed you with open arms. You brought not peace, but hate. You came to inflict terror, to take innocent lives, and to shatter a community that had done nothing but stand for kindness, unity, and love. You slaughtered fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters. You left wounds that have yet, after such horror, you are guaranteed the rights that every person is entitled to under the law. Now, as you begin the rest of your life locked away, remember this: your mission failed. You did not divide this city, you strengthened it. You did not silence its voice, you made it louder. You did not instill fear, you inspired unity. El Paso rose, stronger and braver. The community you tried to break has become a symbol of resilience, of love overcoming hate, of humanity enduring in the face of evil. This community will always remember those whose lives you stole, their names, their stories, their accomplishments, their light will never fade. While you, your name and your hate will be forgotten.